Good morning. It is Jane with Scraptastic Yarns, and today I have a couple of acquisitions and some happy mail. Now, the one acquisition that I get every month is the Annie's Plumberry Afghan, sampler Afghan, and it is that when it is completed. So we got the next batch of yarns in, and of course, you've already seen those colors. It's, you know, real pretty colors, rose and mulberry and, you know, some other fancy colors. But the bag I thought was rather interesting that it came in this month. It's got knitting needles and a ball of yarn and with a crochet hook. And I just thought that was really adorable. So, Annie's, I really appreciate that packaging. That's a lot of fun to see that come in the mail. And I have to admit, the first thing I thought was, what on earth is in that blue package? What did I order? Sorry about all the crinkling, guys. No, I'm not. It's lots of fun. Well, one of the other acquisitions I got, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know how I got it. When Terry of Yarn Joy podcast had shown the Nativity crochet set that she had gotten, I went and I looked at it and I thought, do I want to get it? I put it in my cart. Do I want to get it? Do I not want to get it? So, you know, I decided, no, I'm not going to get it. And apparently I closed down my Amazon window, didn't think about it. Well, I ordered something else, and the something else that I ordered was the 48-pin Centro knitting machine. Well, this came Saturday, the Nativity set. I apparently never removed it out of my cart, and I hadn't planned on getting it, but I did get it, so now it will become a project. Now, my 48-pin Centro came on Sunday. And Sunday, I was so excited. Brought it in, opened it up, got it out, set it up. Was thrilled. And then, you know, started checking it out and turning the handle to see how it would go, and it was on the flat panel, and it just glided so easy, no problems. Then I put it on the tube. It went half a rotation before it caught with no yarn in it. So my husband and I kept looking at it, kept working with it, trying to see, you know, what was going on. Nothing. Could not get that baby to turn for a tube. So it has gone back to Amazon, and now I am waiting on another one. That is to replace that one. Let's hope it's a better deal. So I did get some happy mail. And one of those came from Wendy, the stamper. And it's just a card that says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength," with a nice little note. And it's a beautiful little card. So thank you, Wendy. You have no idea, when I opened this up, I really needed it at that moment. And then, of course, got a couple of birthday cards. And I did open the envelopes, but I'm just now opening these. That one I opened a couple of days ago. And this one is absolutely cute. It says, "I can still party till the cows come home, as long as they came home around 9 p.m. And this is from Cindy. Cindy Moulter. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Thank you, Cindy. Giggles. And then this one is from Liliana. Aw. Thank you, Liliana. Isn't that gorgeous? Happy birthday. And I've decided from now on I'm not going to read the notes unless there's a specific request to read the note. Some of them are very private, and just if I read them out loud, I'm going to cry. So, and this one comes from Marianne of the Crotchety Clogger. And it's a cute little birthday card. Birthday blessings. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for the beautiful cards. And I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes on Facebook, those of you who are friends of mine. It was nice. It was a nice day. It wasn't the way I'd planned on it. I had planned on it being a pajama day. But my husband needed a couple of things, so I had to go out. That's okay. The rest of the day was just fine. Got home, took a nice big long nap. Yeah, I needed that nap. Hang on, I need to get a drink. So, it was exactly the way I wanted. Nice, relaxing, calm. So it was a great deal of fun. This next one is a box from Sandy of Left is Right Crochet. And I'm trying to figure out how to get into it. It's an interesting little box. I don't want to tear the box up. There's a reason I don't want to tear the box up. It being because I have a friend who can use portions of this box in her stamping. She likes to make a lot of cards out of other things. And I think these will make some nice cards. So I'm trying to keep the box sort of intact, and I'm not getting very far. It's taped very well. And I'm going to say that Sandy tapes things the way I like to tape them. A lot of tape. My kids, it used to drive them nuts on their birthdays and stuff because I just over-taped everything. And you know, this isn't tape that's easy to get into. Oh, come on. Because I don't even have a sharp instrument to use right now. My scissors are across the room. There we go. Now I can get into it. I'm almost afraid to see what's in here. I can sort of see what's in here. Ooh, bubble wrap, that doesn't pop. That's evil. I don't know who doesn't love bubble wrap. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Oh my goodness. Comes in a nice little bag. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. And of course, Oops, got the wrong side. It says ScrapTasticyarns. Stunning. Just stunning. This is one of the Kess Crafts custom. And she does some beautiful work. Absolutely stunning work. I hope you can see that. Well, it's not going to focus very well. Only because of the way I have the lighting today. Gorgeous. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much. I'm not going to cry. She has a lovely note in there, too. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do it. Nope. All right, maybe. Okay, I am going to move on to some things that I got finished, some finished objects. And here is one of the lovely little hats that I made on that little 40 loom, which is for child size. And this yarn, at first, I was not pleased with this yarn at all. I got to looking at it and I tried to crochet something with it and it just wasn't going well. So I decided I'm going to try it with the knitting machine. It worked up fine. Nice smaller hat for a younger child, which with our prayer shawl we have been focusing on doing hats and scarves for the kids for with the shoe bank. So, and they have children of all sizes, from babies clear up to teens and adults. So we've been having fun supplying those kind of things. Didn't have enough to do a scarf, which is fine. I have a color that I think will go okay with this that I'm going to pull out and see. And then I'll just, crochet or knit a small scarf to go with that, or a neck warmer or something like that. And then let me get these out. Now, a couple of these were finished when I was doing the movie and stitch, and I'm going to film that a little bit later, and you'll get to see that one. You'll get to see two of these again, because these are what I made during the movie that I was watching. And that is these little hats here, and these are made in a scarf, for kids. And I made two of those, and this is with the Stitch Studio Blue Marl. I absolutely love Stitch Studio yarns, and I'm very disappointed that AC Moore went out of business and you can't hardly get it anymore. And I think Premier Yarns is phasing it out to begin with. I hope not, because this is much soft. Now, don't get me wrong. Their basic is very soft. This is a little bit softer than the basic. But they don't have that lovely blue marl, and that's such a pretty color. So I made two hats, one a little bit larger than the other, of course, for the kids. And you will see those again with the Stitch and Movie when I do the review on it. And then I found a bag of yarn. And I'm going to show you what I finished, and then I'll show you something that was an old whip. It was the Red Heart Super Saver Icelandic. So I again did a scarf and a hat for the kids. And then I found a whip with that bag. And it had 4.5 skeins, the big ones of the Icelandic. And apparently I started a scarf with the pulling effect. and never finished it. So I'm trying to debate whether I want to attempt to finish it, because, you know, as you move on, your tension changes. So I don't know if I can finish that or not, but I think I'm going to give it a try. And it was just done in single crochet, which, boring, very boring. Now, I did also do an Afghan, and this Afghan is with done with one of the soft whites of that 64-cent skein of yarn I got. Yay! The ones that were supposed to be $6.44, but they had a glitch in Walmart system, so I got quite a few, 64 cents. Some of them went to Burshall, and 3 of those skeins stayed home with me. But I mixed it with the Craft Smart clay. This is the clay. The darker color is the clay. And then the lighter color is the terracotta. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. So I made a little modern granny square Afghan. And that's it for finishes. The only other thing that I've been doing is continuing to work on my color block wrap. And you see I'm not getting very far. It's because I have it over there and, you know, forget about it when I'm doing whatever. So that's just the way it rolls. Okay, who's ready for a little What in Tarnation? Now I have to admit, this week's What in Tarnations are just kind of heartfelt, nice, lovely little stories. It's nothing compared to the What in Tarnation that is going on in our capital. So that kind of dwarfs all the real stories of What in Tarnation. But here they are anyway. All right. Lost wallet found inside Georgia cottage wall 66 years later. 66 years. A wallet found inside the wall of a cottage being renovated in Georgia was returned to the family of its owner 66 years after it was lost. Mary Kay Andrews, a New York Times best-selling author, said crews renovating her cottage on Tybee Island looked inside a wall earlier this month and discovered a wallet that had appeared to have been there for decades. The documents inside the billfold identified its owner as Melba Lanier, who lived in the home with her husband Jack when they were newlyweds in 1954. Andrew's Facebook post about the discovery reached Jack and Melba's children, Cheryl and Kevin Lanier. The siblings said the wallet will be kept as a family heirloom. It means so much, and I'm definitely going to save it and put it like in a shadow box and remember it forever and then pass it down to my daughter and let her pass it down, Cheryl Lanier told WTOC TV. That's a nice memento to be found, even 66 years later. So, you never know what you're going to find in the walls. I took care of a gentleman, did some wound care when I was doing home health. He had a beautiful home in Norfolk, Virginia, that he had just purchased. And they had done some renovations in his den. And they found $100,000 in the wall. Now, they knew it wasn't theirs, and it must have been put there by the previous owner. They searched and searched for the previous owner and could not locate this fellow. So the lawyer told them it was theirs. And what they did is they actually turned it over to, I believe it was a Boys and Girls Club, divided it up and gave that to them. But you never know what you're going to find in the walls of home. Okay. Mississippi City offering remote workers $6,000 to relocate. A Mississippi city is offering remote workers $6,000 to move to its municipality, buy a home, and remain for at least 1 year. Natchez Mayor Dan Gibson said the city's Shift South program is offering remote workers a one-time payment of $2,500 and a $300 monthly stipend for a year if they move to the city and buy a house worth at least $150,000. We are excited to be the first and only city in the Deep South to offer an incentive like this to remote workers, Gibson told CNN. Our warm and friendly people, like the Mississippi River at our feet, our history and our beautiful sunset make Natchez a great city to call home. The city said 30 slots are currently available to applicants who are employed as remote workers in the United States. The workers will be required to establish primary residency in Natchez. The pandemic has really been a wake-up call to what people have been feeling for a long time, Gibson said. They're tired of the big cities, the high cost of living, and the long commutes. With this offer, you can live in a beautiful, historic small town where everything is convenient and affordable. And of course, there's a link. Texas Zoo searching for crow that escaped during training session. A Texas zoo is asking members of the public to be on the lookout for a crow that escaped from the facility during a training session. The Dallas Zoo said Onyx, the crow who was in a training session for a bird show when he flew off toward the Bishop Arts District of Dallas. The zoo said the pied crow is distinguishable from common black crow by the white coloring on his chest. The bird is friendly towards humans and is known to say hi, hiya, hi Onyx. The zoo asks that anyone who spots Onyx contact the facility instead of attempting to capture the bird. Onyx, fly high, my friend. Shelter offers to have cats poop on the names of their donors' exes. I don't know if this is the same one that did it last year, but I am in awe of this way to raise money for the shelter. Yeah. A Kentucky animal shelter is raising funds by offering jilted lovers the chance to have cats do their business on the names of their exes. The Lexington Humane Society said donors can pay $10 to get some retribution for their broken hearts by having their exes' names inscribed on the inside of litter boxes to be used by the shelter's cats. Our adoptable kitties have your back and will dump all over your ex, the shelter said in a Facebook post. Cats can be spiteful creatures, really. And trust us, they are more than happy to take a number 2 on your former 1. The Dumps for the Dumped promotion ends February the 12th, but the litter boxes will remain in place until February 15th to ensure they get plenty of use on Valentine's Day. Now the link below takes you to the news story, and it's hilarious. California town pays tourists $100 to come visit. Small California town with the tourism industry hard hit by COVID-19 pandemic is offering visitors $100 to come and stay. The visit Santa Maria Valley program is providing $100 vouchers, which can be used at the town's wineries, breweries, and restaurants to tourists who stay for at least 2 nights at hotels there. The promotion, which launched Thursday, runs through March the 31st. Santa Maria Valley has so much to offer, Jennifer Harrison, director of the Santa Maria Valley Visitors Bureau, told CNN. We have beautiful beaches, hotels, and wineries that are such a great option for budget-conscious travelers during a time of economic rebound. What a brilliant way to rebound your economy. Harrison said the town is a safer travel location than many other California destinations, as the area is less crowded and social distancing can be more easily enforced. Visit Santa Maria Valley is calling on visitors to discover the region in a safe, responsible way, Harrison said. Our wine tasting rooms, outdoor spaces, restaurants, and hotels have worked together to evolve health and safety protocols so the visitors can experience the charm of the area. And that is it today. That is all. All right, everybody, remember, keep your fingers busy, your hands nice and warm while you're working on those projects. And by all means, be kind to one another, love one another. I'll see you again soon. Bye.